Testing mic audio, testing. Testing mic audio, testing. Alright, my fan is too high, we're gonna turn that down. Alright, my fan is too high, we're gonna turn that down. Alright, my fan is too high, we're gonna turn that down. I can. Oh god. We're in the forever loop right now. Alright, just give me one moment. I'm going to add you guys in. Alright. Hit me with it. Let me hear,
Blah, 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 blah.
let me hear an awooga!
Awooga!
Awooga.
Awooga. I love you so much.
Did you hear the small awooga?
I did. Awooga.
Okay, good. Thank you.
We have someone who's more enthusiastic than this me.
This is why Bass is getting Chad. Whipping out the
Love him a
awooga.
lot. Awooga. Just
Awooga!
so
Slay it!
everything. Filters reshow.
Alrighty.
Orang.
I'll make sure that we're keeping things open for chat to be able to enjoy as they come in. Give it a minute.
1.
That is not 1 minute, I miss you.
I'm watching.
Your counting skills are incredible, yes. I've already said that today, though. Whenever we went to go get McDonald's.
Oh, right. I have to actually pull up your stream. There we go.
Thing.
Oh god.
It's that meme. It's the meme from Snapcube doing Sonic 06 where he just pops up. It's like, one!
Yeah!
Rolls up one finger.
How many times are you gonna run away from me? I've kidnapped you like 17 times! I'm thinking... I'm thinking it's gonna be at least 18. The caucasity of this bitch.
I streamed the first 2 of the
Snapcube.
The Sonic Adventure 2 ones. The
Good.
hero and the light dark and through ending for which is context, but I'm back.
Yeah.
Everything again.
Yeah, so I know like the memes of that. I just had never actually like watched it.
Oh my god, it's so funny, like from front to back.
It's
from my
it's
end.
hysterical.
Yeah.
It is.
God.
It's very.
This line doesn't stick out to most people, but I just love whenever like Eggman's gonna go like over to see Shadow for the first time, and he just Albert, yeah, I think it's Albert. He's just like going up, and then he just like jumps down,
Goes
and
down.
then everybody just cracks up. Oh my god, it was beautiful.
Why is this not doing what
I
it's
think the
supposed
thing
to
that
be doing?
made. I think one of the lines that made Dani laugh the hardest was Amy had grabbed Knuckles at one point. He just yells, "Don't touch me, Harlot!"
Yeah, I just had that scene in mind. Oh
I
my
about
God.
fucking died. I don't know why it got me so bad, but
Hey.
it did.
Hey, where's everybody right now? Come on, Knuckles. Don't touch me, harlot! Oh my god, it's perfect. I feel like I didn't appreciate Knuckles the most, but that was which is probably just because I really like the character in general, but no, never mind. He had a few good ones too. I think.
And then I needed. Oh god, how am I gonna do rainbow on this bitch?
Obviously, Albert
Yeah.
stole the show from me though, and oh my god,
I love how
Rainbow.
Albert is does stuff with Snapcube, but he's also mostly doing shit with like Arrow too.
Oh yeah. I mean, like Lythero kind of picked up on like what Snapcube started in this.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Except he's like doing like whole streams of like the normal game itself,
Mm-hmm.
and they just kind of riff off of it because of how bad it can be.
Yeah. I love the Shadow the Hedgehog one where like chat was able to just like change what side that they were on like midway.
Oh god!
God, I forgot what like the full joke context of this one was, but like there was just like, okay, all we gotta do is just kill this one last guy, and then we get over to the next part, and then chat turns him good, and it's just like, wait, oh come on, guys, ugh. You should key that guy's car, Shadow. Like, wait, what? Yeah, just take it and then just drag it across the door. Is he like a rapist or something? Yeah, sure, man. Whatever gets you on board.
The fact that I don't know why, but for Lickitung, it was a running joke for Shadow to keep talking about Latinas.
Oh my god,
For some
yeah.
reason.
Listen, I got started from fucking, oh my god. That wasn't from Snapcube, was it? The I Love Latinas thing. I just love Latinas.
Lickitung.
Was that from
Lickitung
Lickitung, or was it from the Jets guy? The one who did like all of the Sonic Adventure memes?
I think it might have. I heard it from Lickitung specifically, so but I don't know where he might have gotten it from. He referenced it.
I have to look this up real quick. I'm sorry.
The silver the hedgehog. The last bit of Sonic 06 he did recently.
No. Okay. Oh, no. I was right. This one came from Jet. Here, hang on.
Passport.
Okay.
I'm sending it right to you right now. Chat, no, you're not gonna be able to see this. I'm sorry.
Give me back my passport. Why do you want to go to Mexico?
No,
I just love Latinas, Sonic.
What?
Adios, amigo.
Adios, amigo. I know, it was going. What the heck? Tyler started it? Really? No, Tyler did not start it. Wait.
Oh, hi, Rice.
Yellow Rice, how you be? Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get started now. Hey guys, how is it going? I hope that you all are ready for today.
Sorry, I haven't been paying attention like at all because I was making these.
Oh my goodness, let me see what you got. Oh my god, Dani, we can do this later.
You've been working on your voice, on your volume stuff, so I was just like, I can do this while.
Yes, I had to pet my skibbity toilet for 5 minutes. You're correct. All right.
No,
I'm kidding.
Divorced.
We're not even married.
I didn't say who was divorced. I just said divorce.
Fast run. I don't think that's how you avoid a divorce,
No.
but run.
No. He's stuck with me.
Okay, good.
Not his divorce.
I'm not sitting around
I
drunk
had-
and say hello.
I made
That's
them-
fine, Kage.
I made the mistake of calling this man my boyfriend to my roommate, and he goes, "Excuse me?"
Well, excuse me, princess.
He was so insulted.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
very offended.
Good, as you should be. Put her in her place.
I literally said,
I can't
I
say
literally
it on
said right
Twitch.
after-
Never mind. This is with nothing but affection.
You're my wife.
Yeah. You're a wife of Burb.
I am.
Alright, speaking of which, hello everybody. We're gonna get some wives of our own. More
Wife.
wives in some people's cases here. I'm looking at you, Burb. We're acquiring, as I say, you gotta catch them all, right? I'm missing like 17 right now. But anyways, we're gonna be judging over Kinkymation's Pokemusu Pokedex again. This is part 7. We've dedicated this is gonna be like up to 14 hours that we've dedicated on just judging these Poke Waifus. Just to go on ahead and give like a little idea of what we're doing, just because we've been doing this for quite some time, we're basically going to be taking turns reading over what each of these Pokemon are all about, and we're going to be rating if we would actually smash or pass, obviously. Just as our little disclaimer, want to go ahead and say that, and that every single one of these characters that are depicted above legal age. Just something that the artist herself wanted to make very, very apparent, and we're going to do so here. So with that in mind, let us continue. Would you love a dragon? Do you not love it? Listen, May, we can't spoil. We cannot spoil. I've named you after my Dragonite for a reason. Because she is always a necessity. But that is spoiling. Fuck! Alright, anyway. Next up on the list. Boom. Okay, I forgive you. Thank you. Lickitung. Just so that everyone else is also able to know about this, if you want to be able to experience the other content that is part of the Pokemusu decks, make sure that you go and support Kinkymation. She does a lot of great work, and I hope that, that, you know, us being able to do our part in helping her, being able to get this stuff out is just, you know, a blessing to the artist, and we hope that that continues on. Because we want more.
Please, more. Please, God. Please. Sorry. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine.
Listen, she's just trying to glow that she's got 95, or she's got 94 smashes right now.
God, I forgot that you...
I know what you're thinking right now. I also cannot believe that we were, like, so divided on the Hitmons that, like, we had to even give it, like, a label for who voted for Chan and who voted for Lee.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have to. You chose to.
Yeah, that is
you
true.
Did
Because we had to. I had to. We had. If I had to, we had to.
I also forgot that you added the extra S.
Correct. Yes. Yes, that has to be done.
You are not.
I put that on.
Bass. You are Bass. As
you are Base.
Fish.
And Bass the fish.
You are
Correct.
Bass
That is
and
also
fish.
the same. Both are grammatically correct for some reason. Okay, there we go. We had to get that one done. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on this one, and then we'll swap over to Dani next time.
Okay.
Lickitung is a Musu we've creatively dubbed the Licking Musu. They're most known for their long tongues, usually averaging 1.5. It's doing a lot with 1.5 to 2 meters in length. Though another key feature to their appearance are their bulbous folded tails, which are exceptionally soft and often used as a comfortable seat when nothing else is available.
If I had a tail like that, I would 100%
You would.
use it as a chair.
I just
absolutely would.
Just reading over this, I just pictured you doing that, because you absolutely would. Because it's so convenient.
It is, absolutely. And I can't stand for long periods of time, so...
Oh my goodness. The Licking Musu is rather peaceful and will settle in clearings near forests. Though they have been known to form villages in other locations as well, Lickitung are known for being fastidious and tend to live in areas that are easy to keep neat and orderly. Humans have a mixed view of Lickitung. While they're typically friendly to humans, their idea of friendship can be off-putting to some, as Lickitung will typically clean friends with their tongues. Tongue buff. They say yeah. They say their saliva is ideal for cleaning surfaces and dissolving grime, which was tested and found to be inconclusive. However, even with this explained to people, they often don't appreciate the gesture. While some Lickitung are skilled at applying their abilities for combat, most are pacifists and don't like fighting at all. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Lickitung requires getting used to their scent of their saliva, as it tends to linger and is comparable to vinegar. This is often the major barrier for those wishing to be with a Lickitung. The Codgers say
I feel like that would be your barrier.
I very much am scent-based, so it's possible. These Codgers...
Can you handle vinegar?
Yeah, yeah, I'll finish that first. These Codgers say that Lickitung didn't know how to lick in the past. Just, what are they talking about? It's in their name! Evan Green, a researcher on the Lickitung rumor. Threat level, low. Would you get the salty vinegar toppy? I think that's like a necessity here. Wait, what is she
So
holding?
I can.
She's got like a little pack
berry.
on her back.
Berry.
Oh,
she's got a little
yeah,
berry
yeah,
backpack.
yeah. I thought that was like an actual fruit, but no, you're right. These are like lumberries. Thick.
Yeah, in fact, I think that is the exact berry. Yeah.
Me when my front teeth are gone. I can't wait to fuck a thickatung. Thickatung.
I mean, she be thick.
She do be thick. Let's see. Alright.
I can handle like vinegar smells, but only briefly. Like whenever it comes to be Easter and we start like dyeing Easter eggs, I can handle vinegar for like that long, and then I need it gone because it's so strong. So I don't know if I'd be able to.
Yeah, you would need a lot of baths. That or like, I don't know. Because, like, right now you're kind of in a situation where, like, if you do smash, and if you stay the night, can you sleep with the smell of vinegar all around you?
I can't. What's the extra content look like?
You know, it's so true. I got you. I love
Fuck.
Listen, how much does that really change from this? I mean, obviously it's good. It's very, very good.
I could 100% like hit it and then quit it. I'm not coming around again because God, that smell. However, look at her.
She is so happy.
She's so happy.
And she loves head pats. She's just cleaning in her eyes. This is fine.
I 100% think that I could, like, smash and then never come back again. Never call her again.
Damn, do we count that, though?
I think so, because I would. Like, would still. I just wouldn't stick around.
God, this is a big caveat, I think. Bass, what are you thinking right now? Are you good with the vinegar?
I'm English.
I don't know what that means for vinegar.
If you order fish and chips, they put salt and vinegar on it, and I hate that a lot. I'm perfectly fine with it.
You like salt and vinegar chips, don't you? Yeah, he'd be fine.
I mean, I'm good with salt and vinegar too. And like,
it's not super common, because they don't put it on the fish when you get it from someplace. But I will get packets of vinegar and put it on fried fish if I eat it.
Yeah, so he'd be fine.
You eventually will be able to ignore the smell. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but like...
Like, you would eventually go nose blind to it, yeah. However, like, getting to the nose blind point for me is the big, like, I can hit it and then, like, run.
But also smash.
Like, would smash, however, would not stick around very long after. I'm not staying the night.
I would feel so bad if I smashed and quit here. I don't know. I mean, vinegar is pretty much like using cleaning solutions. You would pretty much be guaranteed that, like, the stuff that, like, she's looking all over the place is gonna be nice and clean at least.
Well, no, it said those tests are inconclusive.
Oh, true. Oh, man.
So there's no actual, like, 100% it is... it works. It's just a matter of that's what she says it does. Which, I mean, like, still, not gonna stop me.
Like, I'm a huge... I'm a huge germaphobe. I clean myself way too much, for the most part. I hate the idea of smelling at all. Vinegar is generally associated to be a clean smell for the most part. Unless if it's, like, you know, too much in excess. So I guess it really just depends. I feel like there are more situations where I would be okay with Lickitung. Not even, like, just as, like, a Smash partner, but, like, as a partner in that event. So
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'll go smash. I'll go smash.
Okay. Fair enough.
As
So
someone,
to point out,
even as someone who like relies on scent so much to me, I hope that I don't get like nose blind in that regard, because I feel like that would be against what I am in certain ways. But I'll smash. I'll smash. I'll stay. I won't. I won't let her live away.
to sort of piggyback off of what you were saying, vinegar was used in a lot of cleaning products up until they started using ammonia, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh god. Yeah, no, we don't use ammonia anymore. Or rather, I would not be okay with. I would not be okay with ammonia. If it smelled like
No, I
ammonia,
hate
I
it.
would be out.
no, it's awful.
Alrighty. Next up.
Next up. Give it me. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Alright, it's all
Oh,
you.
here we go. The poison
Good
gas
morning,
Musu
girls.
coughing is the result of a fairly recent mutation. They used to be known by the name breathing, and were air spirits that could filter smog from cities and process it into clean air. I had to make sure I read that right.
Mm-hmm.
However, the excess pollution has permanently altered them into their current form, coughing. I actually kind of like that lore.
Mm-hmm.
Which still processes smog, but instead of turning it into air, they transform it into a gas similar to methane, which is very combustible. Coughing tend to live near industrial areas as they have the largest output of the smog they consume. The Musu likes to build floating spherical homes from discarded stone, which they often decorate with drawings the coughing claim go hard. Typically, these drawings include skulls, bones, and or angry faces. Most humans tend to stay away from coughing as they propel around using a highly explosive fuel, meaning even a small spark in their presence can lead to a massive detonation. If a coughing thinks they're in danger, they're more than willing to manually detonate their homes to blow an aggressor away. This tactic will almost always push the coughing harmlessly away from danger and leave said aggressor in no state to pursue.
Dead.
Trainer tips. Coughing tend not to show their affection traditionally. While they can become attached to others, they'll rarely ever say as much outright. They're tsundere.
Oh my god.
Those wishing to bond with a coughing should keep this in mind. You'd better get Ted out of here before I blow us all to hell. Bridget Hartrup, a coughing looking for a man that's definitely not her boyfriend. Threat level is medium.
Just imagine mixing this with the electrode. You want to screw the air. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we'll see. Air elementals are an interesting take. I like that. Let's take a look at...
I really do like that take, and I like that they had like a backstory of they used to be called something else, but then they were corrupted by the pollution.
Mm-hmm. It's good to know that they have like the tsundere vibe, because I don't feel like they would actually kill me like some of the other ones would.
They wouldn't kill you, but they would blow you up a little bit.
No. I don't think that they would in this case scenario. At least in like the scenarios where it would be relevant for me, at least. I don't think they would. Because if they would, I'm fairly certain that they would. That the explosion would hurt quite a bit.
No, I'm just saying, like it wouldn't kill you. However, if you annoy them enough, like they will do a small blow up.
Would they?
A small explosion as a treat.
Just a small explosion as a treat.
Oh god. Never mind. Oh my terror then. Who knows? Oh, hello.
Oh.
Smash.
Smash.
Okay, so here's the problem with me. I hate the smell of methane.
Once again, I could hit it and then leave. I'm not sticking around, but I could and then go.
I may have forgotten they smelled like that.
I could hit it and then leave.
It's a great picture. I couldn't do it though.
Howard.
It's not that, like, it's obviously it's good. It's just the smell. I wouldn't even care if it blew up on me, even if it would kill me. It'd be like, yeah, whatever, that's fine. If it's a good lay,
you're
it's okay.
fine with vinegar.
Correct. Methane's so much.
Weird.
Methane's so much
You're
worse.
weird. You're weird.
It smells like a
bad.
fart. Okay.
They're both bad.
He like
both
talked
bad.
himself into that. By the way, I want to point that out. He talked himself into the vinegar part.
Uh-huh.
Listen, the vinegar, it took a lot of consideration. This one, straight up, I'm fucking a fart.
Just put a nose pin on your nose. It'll be fine. Breathe through your mouth.
Yeah, I want my dick to smell like methane for the rest of the evening now.
Just take a bunch of baths like you would with the vinegar.
Oh my god. Ah.
Spray,
I
spray
can't.
some
And this
aerosol.
doesn't.
Fine.
And I would like to argue. I would like to argue. This one
Okay.
doesn't say that it continues to linger. The vinegar lingers. This one doesn't say that.
That's very true.
So just put a fan. Just put a fan facing away from you, like behind you, pushing forward. You'll never have to worry about
And
it.
also, hold on. Also, they process smog and turn it to methane, not necessarily that they smell of methane.
If it's saying that it's a gas similar to methane, I'm going to assume that it has properties similar to like its scent, its composition and such.
I'm gonna say
No,
that's
I
probably
was-
fair. However, the smell does not linger on you. You could just get like a big like floor fan, put it like off to your side, and just push the air away from you as you're doing things.
Like even if it smelled like gasoline or something, I wouldn't be able to fuck it. It would not be a smashable thing for me. Vinegar is like strong and whatnot, but it's not as bad as those two in my eyes. In my nose.
The vinegar lingers. It
In my nose.
stays for days.
Listen, I'll just take a bunch of baths.
Mhm.
Here's the thing, I can make it through because I'm not really that. Even if it lingers, like it's not as bad as methane or gasoline in my eyes.
Also,
Howard.
hold on.
So it's not
wait a
as
minute,
bad for that to
Wait a
linger.
minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm rereading the thing.
Uh huh.
The way, correct me if I'm wrong, the way I'm reading this is that they process smog, but they
Yes.
don't turn it to air, and they turn it into the methane sort of gas.
Yes.
That's if they're processing something or propelling themselves. So, who's to say they even smell like it normally, unless they're processing something? And that would be inside the little thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that by
Not my fault.
I'm gonna assume that just by the way that Koffing like looks, and in the art there's obviously those little like cloud tufts coming out of their quote unquote house,
Mhm.
that if that's their house, they live in there, so they do probably smell like it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will give you that. Like, they do probably smell like it. However, it doesn't linger, and you can just blow the smell away.
I would also say that like the idea that these coughing are pretty much only in places that like have this type of smog as well. Like the situation for it to not be an issue would be you'd have to take it away from the city or the place where it like inhabits,
Mhm.
like far away, and then like hopefully let it like absorb enough smog that like would not be of that similar composition to methane and whatnot. I don't know. For me, I feel like because its form has been permanently altered, it's almost as if it continues to like, as you said, Dani, like it does smell like the smog, or like what it turns that smog into.
I'd say it probably would, yeah.
Wouldn't the fan blow the coughing away since it is a smoke? You would think so, but like it actually does have a physical form. It's probably one of those things where it can like choose to be translucent, like and hold a similar composition to smog. That's what I would imagine. It's not my birthday, Aku. Also welcome.
Happy birthday!
It's not my birthday!
Okay, hold on, wait, excuse me. A very merry unbirthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, ow.
Also, Al, what did they do to you?
No, it's fine, it's fine. It just reminded me that it's not my birthday. But if you did tell me it was my birthday, I'd be like, damn, now I'm older. Okay, as much as it sucks, I will have to say,
Howard.
it also stinks. And I'm a big smell person, and vinegar doesn't smell as bad as methane to me. Methane smells awful. Oh my god, I'm not fucking the fart. Alright.
Bass, put that in the out of context horse shit channel, please.
I am not going to fuck a fart! That is my new way to say hi to you. Why, Aku? Alright, so Dani is gonna go with Smash.
Yeah.
Okay, Bass, what are you doing?
Just give me a fan to point it away from me, and I'll be good.
Oh my god.
I did say Smash.
You'd say Smash? Gotcha.
Yeah, we both immediately just smash.
Coward.
We
Man,
didn't
no,
need to be
listen.
convinced.
I'm the only non-fart fucker here. I see. Get it. All right, let's see who we got next. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Ew.
It's even more. I forgot that they come next.
Oh,
I don't know how I forgot it, but I did.
Okay. Weezing. The the poison gas Musu Weezing looks similar to Koffing at a glance, but possess greater strength and resilience on account of their larger, gaseous bodies. They appear in areas that Koffing are known to inhabit, but due to conflicting descriptions, we aren't certain of how they come about. As mentioned, Weezing live in industrial areas with plenty of waste to consume and build their homes from. Their gaseous bodies are denser and more stable than Koffing's, which makes them less likely to detonate without warning, though less likely doesn't mean they're incapable of it. It's just not as frequent. Generally, humans don't like to be around Weezing due to their uncleanliness, though their state of living is often exaggerated, since they actually consume most of the waste around them and don't simply live near it. Weezing's gaseous state is far less reactive than Koffing's, but when it does want to explode, its effects are far more devastating. As such, the Musu is seldom bothered by others seeking a fight. Trainer tips. The Musu's two bodies correspond to two different personalities. While some believe they are mentally linked, we found no evidence of this. If you wish to bond with a Weezing, you'll do well to keep this in mind. No. Sorry, no. The Eyed Sisters, Deox and Chlor. After being asked if they were the Himsdale Himmadome sisters that live on the Himsdale Himmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
not right. Sorry for the meme.
You say no to one fart, but what about two farts?
About two farts. What about the second breakfast?
It's not looking good right now. We'll see though. Oh, hello.
Smash.
God.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Smash.
Okay. I had to look because it looked like one of the rock things with biting. Wait a minute. Turns out.
No, that's a hand.
It's about, yeah, I had to like pull my laptop closer and be like, wait a minute.
I like the aesthetics better than Koffing. I love the long hair and even still the bob cut. I like that they kept both. I like that their ahoge turns into a little heart.
The other one did too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but this is both.
His ahoge was a heart.
Yes, it was. And I'm saying that it's cute. I'm saying what I like about it.
I thought you were comparing it to and being like, I like that the ahoge is a heart instead of is still a heart. I thought you were saying that it wasn't original. I was like, it was originally a heart.
And I also said I'm glad that they kept the bob cut, even though like the
yeah,
other one had like two
that's fine,
bob tails.
That's fine. I thought you were saying that this Ahoge was a heart, but the other one wasn't. I was like, that
No,
is incorrect.
no. I did not say that. I apologize,
Okay.
though.
Making sure.
It's okay.
I'm waiting for the.
We
waiting for
love
the negative.
heart-shaped Ahoge.
Yes, we do. God, Dani is the highest smash rate, yes.
I am the one that has always had the monster
Correct.
license. We're getting Laszlo and now Bass their monster lover licenses, which they both have. Now we
Love-
need to upgrade them.
Listen,
love how you're saying.
I've had such a good record right now, but we are reaching Pokemon that Pokemusu that I'm like, if it's just like a single go and then like a flea thing, I don't know if that counts for me at least.
I think it does because the only stipulation is would you smash or would you not smash? I would smash once. It counts.
Yeah, that's true. It's just because I'm someone who it's a weakness, not a strength of mine to be like, it's hard for me to smash if I can't. Yeah.
Here's the thing. All of us, if I'm not mistaken, are some form of demisexual. We have to have like a connection, a bond there for actual like romantic anything.
It's smash, not marry.
However-
I know.
It is smash, not marry. 100%, yes.
And that's okay. I'm not trying to marry. Even in like this particular situation, like that level of attraction for me just like comes a whole lot more easily if it's something that I feel like I'd be able to enjoy on more levels than just Smash, I guess, which is
Completely understandable.
yeah.
I'm just going based on my visceral reaction to it. Would I fuck it or would I not fuck it?
So that is fine.
Just immediate, without any other, like, thoughts in my head, would I do the thing? It does not matter if it is one time or if it is 37 times in a row.
God. Alright. I will have to go pass on this one. I'm sorry, Weezing.
How could you?
I'm guessing that's Smash for both of you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bass, you and I are tied.
Good.
You're catching up, Bass?
You have caught up. I'm a type that smashes and keeps / marries. Wait, I'm a type that smashes. Oh, smashes and keeps. Oh, yeah. Listen, I see how it looks like that. It's alright. All right, Rhyhorn. Surely I would fuck a rock centaur.
That's a lot of things.
That's a lot of things.
Threat level is also high. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh no.
You told Ben and he went, oh no. Panic.
Oh no.
Alright, so the Spike Musu Rhyhorn is a gray quadrupedal Musu with rock-lined scales that end in sharp points. However, most people initially see them from the front, as the Musu is known for charging headfirst towards those that catch their ire. They also have a short temper that causes most things to catch their ire. It's most common for Rhyhorn to live on plains near cave systems. They sleep in the caves and spend the rest of their time outside. They seldom build settlements because they get too frustrated when constructing to ever complete their buildings. Human legend says that the almighty Arceus created Rhyhorn before any other Musu because they needed something strong enough to carve the earth and angry enough to do so out of their own volition. If this is true, they succeeded. While Rhyhorn are aggressive, they're also predictable. They often tie objects to themselves that clang loudly against their scales, which will give most people enough warning to get out of the way of their charge. They have limited turning capabilities when sprinting, so they won't be able to change course until they're long past their target. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Rhyhorn will require protective equipment, as you won't be able to converse with them till they're tired from charging you repeatedly. After I dived out of her way, she crashed into that stone face, then lied and said that's what she intended to do, and continued to crash into it for the next 12 hours. Dumbest thing I've seen in my life.
Oh my
Willow Green,
God.
a researcher. Threat level high.
Anyway, hello again, Aladdin, Jasmine, and Iago. Yellow! I love Rhyhorn design. It's
Aladdin,
just
Jasmine,
stupid.
and Diago.
Alright.
I'm assuming Bass is
But-
Iago because he's the bird.
I love orb.
I don't sound like... Fine.
No, but you're the burb.
I am the bird.
What? Sound like this?
Yeah, that. Oh god.
Hi, I'm Gilbert Godfrey.
And I do not have a good Gilbert Godfrey voice. I'll work on it, but yeah, that's like first ever try in like a long ass time.
What do you think about smashing Rhyhorn so far?
She's not smart, but she's really pretty.
Can't say shit.
She's pretty.
This is...
I like pretty. She's also dumb. I like dumb.
Daddy likey dummy.
Oh, hello.
That's
cute.
Okay.
this extra content is different.
Very.
I was expecting, you know, our mans, our boy, our guy.
No.
Is that?
Yeah.
I will say she's adorable.
You get.
I
pit
love
up.
her.
Mhm.
I love her. She's adorable. I am like just the slightest bit disappointed that it wasn't
Yeah.
the same kind of extra content that we have been getting.
This is the first time out of like 111 that like we've only got like a pen-up style.
Like, is that really all there is?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Yep. That's all you get.
Hold on. I feel like we're missing.
All that stuff on Rhyhorn is from places she smashed through. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, like, they say that, like, they purposefully tie themselves up in this stuff.
Yeah,
Though-
that's the only one we get. Okay. I'm gonna smash anyway. I am, however, disappointed.
Zam.
I think I'm gonna smash this one. I'll smash the horn. I'll smash it with my horn.
I'm gonna... I can't get over this disappointment. Because we've had other, like, centaur characters that we've gotten art of in that way.
Oh, yeah.
So why is this one different?
Do you remember Arcanine? I remember Arcanine.
Arcanine, Persian...
Jesus, I can't do this. You cannot do this.
Just do the rest of the stream as Gilbert Godfrey.
No. I go ahead and tell you right now, no.
She's too stupid. Not crushing your pelvis. Yeah, but I find that funnier to me.
I will say, I do like how in the secondary art we get a little bit of a better view of, like,
Yeah, of her from the front.
her entire abdomen, like, area, and it looks like she's got
Oof.
her, like, human legs kind of going into the rest of the Rhyhorn.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that. I like that little thing. I will not be able to financially recover from this disappointment that we feel from not having the proper extra content, but I will still smash.
How about you, Bess?
Yeah, no, smash.
What do you think, Bat?
Anything that has a high threat level it's gonna take a lot of convincing to make Bass not smash it.
This one, yeah, true enough. And this is actually like a high level that like you can work around very, very easily enough.
I love a man that hates me. Bass loves a woman that can kick his ass.
And I love to tire a woman out.
Yes.
What can I say?
Like with my Gilbert Godfrey voice.
Ooh. We've lost the centaur.
We have.
Which
That's
makes
a rarity.
sense because that's what happens with Rhydon.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that cleavage. The cleavage is cleavaging.
It is.
Oh.
It never would have been missed from my eye.
It never would have been missed.
I am. I'm a fiend for a few things. Those are two of them.
Understandable.
Bass got to find out that his wife is blessed in that department.
Yes. Good.
Oh.
But she
More
can
than a
ride
handful.
on me. Good.
I have big hands, I want to point out. Big hands.
And I have more than a handful. Anyway,
You've
your
been,
turn.
you've been bested. Run up. Listen, it's an even challenge. The Drill Musu Rhydon changes from the quadrupedal Rhyhorn into a bipedal form. With thicker rock-like scales and a more pronounced drill-shaped horn on their foreheads, their thicker scales make touch sensations very faint. Even something as strong as a punch won't be noticeable to them. Hi, May.
Laszlo said, "Hi, Meg."
We're gonna smash the bipedal rock.
Hi, Laszlo.
We're
Hi,
gonna.
Meg. Wait, I'm Meg. Hi, Meg. Hi, Laszlo.
Am I May?
Love your face. Place. Am I Meg?
Who's Lalo?
No, Laszlo.
Okay, understood.
Where am I?
Laszlo.
Thank you.
Where am I?
No, I'm Lalo.
You're Laszlo.
Yeah, that's me.
We're all Laszlo.
Wait, what?
We're all Laszlo today.
Happy birthday, Lalo.
Happy birthday, Laszlo.
All right.
It's just-
We don't know how. Eh? Sorry, go Bess.
He's having a stroke. Call the Bondulus.
It's fine, keep going.
Okay, gotcha. We don't know how the Musu changes, because when asked, they'll reply with something to the effect of, I became the woman I am today because of who I was yesterday and the day before that. Tumbling forward, dashing through every challenge I face. That's the way a drill works. Oh my god. I need to say that like Kamina. Hang on, I'm gonna do it again. I became the woman I am today because of who I was yesterday and the day before that. Tumbling forward, dashing through every challenge that I face. That's the way a drill works! We have no idea what that means. Human societies have little contact with Rhydon, only knowing tales of their great strength and indomitable fortitude, both of which are undoubtedly true. However, they often assume that the other aspects of the Musu are more noble than they are, and upon meeting them, they're often surprised by their demeanor. Rhydon scales make for an excellent defense against physical force, and the muscle they pack behind it makes them formidable in their own right. While some Musu that specialize in martial prowess are able to prove Rhydon's match, few would try. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Rhydon requires keeping up with their strength and stamina. We recommend only the strongest attempt this.
Oh, well.
What? Because I'm covered in rocks, you think... Oh. What? Because I'm covered in rocks, you think I can't surf? Who the hell do you think I am? You want to live buried in the sand all your life? No way! I do the impossible and kick reason to the curb! Koko Yamina, shortly before surfing, somehow. That is true. They
Can
They
I be
do get-
buried somewhere else?
Wait, what?
Can I be buried somewhere else?
Yes. Or covered in something else.
Please,
I'm
God.
loving the fact that this is just a big Gurren Lagann reference.
Yes, I love it. I love it so much. I haven't smashed just for that before I even see extra content. Smash the Don. They will pierce the heavens. No, I would be absolutely motivated. I would train with Rhydon a lot. Death by Snoozer, death by Snoozer. No!
Death by Snoop, Snoop. Death
Oh
by
my
Snoop,
God.
Snoop.
Listen, I'm the person
Don't
dumb enough to clash with this strength.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Don't believe in your pelvis. Believe the me that believes in your pelvis. Oh my god. Oh, there we go.
Smash!
Not a hard smash.
Smash, 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 smash.
This one's
Smash.
great. I appreciate the tail work.
Slam,
Over
slams
and
hand on
over and
table.
over.
Alright, yeah, no. Understood. We going all in.
Have me at Kamina.
We love Kamina, and we love Kamina. I'm done. Ooh, hello. Dani, it's you again.
It is me. However, I'm getting water. Can you read it for me, and I'll read the next two?
You are that thirsty, I see. Well, I'm glad that I
so
also have
thirsty.
water. The Egg-Musu Chansey is renowned across the world for its compassion to heal the wounded. They possess long pink hair and openly carry their famous eggs. These eggs absorb the latent healing energy from the Chansey and become a near-perfect... Wait. Panacea? Am I saying that right? Panacea? What is Panacea? I'm learning vocabulary.
Hold on.
A solution or remedy for all difficulties or disease. Oh my goodness.
Panacea.
Panacea?
Yes.
Panacea.
Yeah, you're correct. Panacea.
Mm-hmm.
These eggs absorb the latent healing energy from the Chansey and become a near-perfect panacea that hasn't been replicated by human magic yet. Chansey love assisting others and will live in locations that best facilitate this. Most often, the results in them working at hospitals in cities and towns, where they're respected as wise and kind healers. Humans have a deep respect for Chansey and do their best to accommodate them as much as possible. Since human magic is relatively limited when it comes to healing wounds, the expertise of Chansey is required to alleviate many serious injuries. While Chansey have limited physical strength, they are able to manipulate their magic into offensive ways if needed. However, they possess something even more powerful than that. Luck. For whatever reason, heavy misfortune befalls those who attempt to harm a Chansey. Lightning strikes, meteors, or earthquakes have all struck those that have targeted Chansey with violence. The sources of these events is currently unknown. Trainer tips. A Chansey will only bond with one with great kindness in their heart and genuine compassion for helping others. My favorite preparation method for an egg is sunny side up, cooked once each side for 30 seconds. With some salt, pepper, and a generous amount of paprika, the latter gives it a bit of kick without overpowering its natural subdued flavor. Excerpt from Ordinary Eggs Cookbook. Why? Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
It's trying time.
Believe in the me
Yes,
that
please, they're expensive.
believe in the me that believes the hidden strength within your pelvis bones to your penile muscle. Oh my
Thank
god.
you, David.
I remember the day that I learned that, like, the penis wasn't a muscle, and that blew my mind.
It's basically just a giant blood vessel.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Well, it's like...
Done.
I think it's a little bit... Like, the material's a little bit different, though, right? Like, it's made out of more... Like, obviously, it's made out of, like, the same, like, ventricles and stuff that allow it to, like, swell up and whatnot, but I think it's a little bit more firmer than, like, a blood vessel, right?
It is, yeah. I say that because it's
Very similar.
yeah. I think it has one of the most. I could be wrong. Don't quote me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Quoting
one
you.
of the more concentrated areas where blood vessels are. For men
Yes.
specifically.
Yes. Yes.
Could very well be wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. It does. Honestly, it's... I mean, obviously, we're talking into, like... We're doing this for biological reasons, not for anything sexual, obviously. But, like, it's also the same in females as well, for, like... particularly for the clitoris and whatnot. That's why it swells.
Right. Yeah. I want to point out that question, well, rather that bit of information, led one of my old mates to then pose the question of, why do vampires go for the neck in that case?
Wait, what's that?
One of my old mates heard that bit of information about how that works,
Mm-hmm.
and then posed the question of, why do vampires go for the neck in that case?
It's easily reachable and it's soft.
I was
It's
choking
easy and it does a lot of damage.
God damn it.
I nearly spat out my drink. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting it.
She's having too
The
much fun
fact she
right now.
spoke, the fact she spoke of someone with like experience in this regard.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be either, honestly.
I love that. Is why do vampires do the blah blah blah? Me, the vampire fanatic of the group, because shut Dani.
Actually,
Actually.
It's mostly just convenience. It's easy to reach in most instances. Whereas if you're wanting to go for down there, you're gonna have to get through a couple of layers of clothing.
Yeah, it's easier to like control the arms if you go for the neck, I guess. How awkward would it be if you like had to like grab somebody by their biceps to like keep them pinned to their chest or something like that while you were just like going down to bite that? You also can't show them on TV.
I also want it to just be noted, Chansey is just me.
unless it's True Blood, but yes.
And yes, correct.
Chansey is just me.
Correct. I appreciate the little like nod to Gen 1. Because that's like the only time that Chansey has like any offensive capabilities, and it's actually way stronger than what it should be in Gen 1. Because back then the special stat was the special attack and special defense were just one stat. And all that Chansey had pretty much was HP, the highest in the game, and then had some really good special. So you'd have moments where like the best thing that you could do up against like a Starmie or an Alakazam is whip out Chansey, because it's like guaranteed to get a Thunder Wave off and then just go into shenanigans with Thunderbolt and then just heal itself with Soft Boil. It is.
I just want to point out.
If I were a Pokemusu, I would be Chansey. I want to say I would be Wigglytuff because goddamn Wigglytuff was hot, but I would just be a Chansey.
Yeah, I see this thing as being like ultimate pink thing right now. This one and
ultimate Dani.
Not necessarily ultimate. Clefable isn't necessarily ultimate Dani, but like I think that Clefable fulfills ultimate pink thing for Kinkymation at least. I caused chaos for Kai. Excellent work, Aku. I'm proud of you. Dani, do you carry eggs around with you?
I mean, technically, because I am a woman.
Man, I was thinking about like eggs for breakfast. I'm hungry now.
Technically, I am a woman, so I always have like a couple fucking million eggs.
Mhm.
But also, hi, this is my husband. He's a bird.
I just love that you said like technically, just like yeah, very literally. Yes, you do have.
Well, I say technically because I'm pretty sure the question was like a chicken egg.
Oh yeah. Correct.
So I don't have a chicken egg or like a goose egg or a quail egg, but I do technically carry eggs with me everywhere I go. They're just inside my body. And they're not shaped like these kind of eggs. And also, can I just say, the way that she has like that little harness on her belt that holds the eggs, I'm just imagining in like a very intense like battle, her friend gets hurt. Oh no! Takes eggs, smashes it on top of them.
Oh my god! I just imagine
yolk and egg white just on them.
All that I imagine is just like I get smacked around by Rhydon or something, and then you just come in as a freaking Chansey. It's like, oh my god, Lila's in trouble. I'm gonna take this egg, and then you just bop my you just like bop my head like you're using it as like a hard surface to crack it, and then you just like sploosh the entire yolk outside my face,
and then just drips down, and you're healed magically.
It's just like, oh my god, Dani, help! Don't worry, I got it.
Let's be honest. I would 100% use it as like a water balloon and just take it and yeet.
Oh my god, why?
Just a big Chansey egg right to the back of the head.
Splorch. Dani, why?
Wow.
Oh my god. So what is it?
Me over here as a Garchomp, just like muttering something.
It's like, so what is with the Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee? Okay, so the Hitmonlee versus Chan debate got on like a super long time, and I felt like it was important enough to give that distinction, because this was like, because since you also have to like pick.
We had the stipulation of whenever you get the option between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan in-game, it's usually you pick one or the other. So we agreed that we would look at both of them before we decided which one we would smash and which one we would pass, and we would only pick one. We agreed if we could pick both, we would pick both.
Yep.
However, we kept to our word and we picked one of them.
Honestly, we might do something similar for Eevee.
No!
We won't have listen, we won't have to pass on these, but we will only be able to choose one. As far as like for putting on next to our badge, okay?
Okay, wait, no, hold on.
Yeah.
There's a caveat to this.
Okay.
No.
All of the evolutions are not out yet.
What's that?
All of the evolutions are not. They haven't made all of them yet.
Yeah, correct. But, I mean, don't worry. That won't pass on into the Johto stuff.
We don't have access to Hitmontop yet. It's only Hitmonchan and
Correct.
Hitmonlee. Hitmontop hasn't been added into the Pokedex for the Pokemusu yet.
Yes, correct. And even though like Umbreon and Espeon have been added, we're not going to include those as part of this. This is just for the first 151. We'll have we'll just like have our choice of favorites. We can smash all of them, but we only get to pick one for like what we get to keep on our badge, basically.
Okay, fine.
So we can smash all of them.
Yes.
It's just we have to pick one of them that is our favorite.
Yes. Honestly, if you guys want, I'm okay with us like removing the passes for Hitmonlee / Hitmonchan. Do you want to do that? Because that does like artificially gets in the way of us getting the harem goal.
So we'd move those from pass into smashes. We'd just make a note of which one we'd pick as our go-to.
Yeah, so basically, like, since I picked Lee and passed Chan, I would give myself the smash for Chan and get rid of the pass.
Considering we said we would still smash both of them, we just had to pick one, I would say yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm agreeing that. I'm okay with this clause.
I remember the other reason that we decided that we would only do one or the other is because they're literally in a rivalry, and at least one of them would not be happy if they found out you were cohorting with the other one.
You are so true. Oh my god. Oh.
I think it was Lee specifically
would
not be happy.
But both wouldn't appreciate it, I feel.
Well, no, I think they said specifically though.
Yeah,
that
they
Lee is the one that would be like really upset about it. Meanwhile, Chan just wanted to like teach everyone. Like anybody that wanted to learn, they would teach. But Hitmonlee is like very competitive, and if they find out that you went to the enemy dojo, they'd be like, "I am gonna beat the ever-loving fuck out of you."
Yeah. Oh man, that's a tough one actually. You know what? That's fine. We'll just have like that be like our flavor caveat that
Okay.
We
our flavor if we could only.
Yes.
With one of them.
Yes, pretty much. But I'll keep it like this. So like in this universe right now, I would smash Lee, you guys would smash Chan. I would smash Chan, but I did pick Lee in this universe, I guess.
Okay.
So basically I'm gonna give us both the smash, or I'm gonna give all three of us a smash for both of them.
Which means I'm one more away from the monster fucker goal. I'm one more away from getting that gold star.
Incorrect. I know that you would fuck yourself, so you're already getting the 101.
We haven't picked this one yet. We haven't said anything about this one yet. We have not gotten to that point.
Are you saying that you wouldn't fuck yourself?
I never said that. I'm just saying we have not confirmed on Chansey yet.
Understood.
So I'm saying without including Chansey, which we haven't which we have not made our choice on yet.
Yeah, I get you.
I am one away.
Yes, correct.
She has not been chosen.
I have not chosen her yet. I will here in just a minute when I see the extra content, but I have not yet.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get to it in a second. Aku, do it for the original 3? Yes, correct. We're doing it for the original 3. And David, yes. For Umbreon and Espeon, we probably would have like a little moniker saying that, yeah, we would make the Johto Eevee into either Espeon or Umbreon.
Okay, so once we get to each new like generation that adds new evolutions, we add those to our little list. Okay.
I think Lee would kick your ass
Okay.
if he did. Chan would just be pissed. Yeah, I feel like it would be a betrayal on both ends, even if like Hitmonchan isn't like super, it isn't like as gung ho about it as Hitmonlee.
Yeah, wouldn't make it into like a huge deal, but they would definitely be disappointed in you. Lee would just beat you senseless.
All right.
Anyway,
Yep.
extra content for the Chansey. Give me the egg.
And
If there's not a cracked egg, I'm sorry. If there's not a cracked egg in the extra content, I'm going to be disappointed.
yeah. And
I want a cracked egg on the ground.
for the final question that you had, Aku, no, we won't do it for legendary birds because you are able to get every single legendary bird in a playthrough. That's my only caveat for it, at least.
I mean, technically,
Out there. Oh, hello.
there's an egg. It's not cracked. It's not what I thought.
Listen, I'm fine. I'm fine with this.
Oh, she's got the little pouch.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool that they added the little pouch.
Mm-hmm. She didn't
Okay,
even
smash.
need the leather harness. Yeah, this one.
This is how you make the eggs. This is how you
Correct.
make the eggs for her to be able to heal her bass.
Actually, hang on, listen. That clearly is not the right hole for the egg.
No, the egg is coming out.
Yeah, but where am I going in?
You know where. There's another hole.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is the wrong hole for the egg to come out.
Yeah, but the egg is already coming out, so you have to move into a different one so the egg can come out, and then you can get back to making another egg. Clean that off first.
I was about to say, please.
Clean it off first.
Let's do
Not
clean.
immediately.
Clean A to P, yes. The Chansey actually lays the egg in this universe? Yes. Interesting. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that is interesting. Alright, yeah.
I mean, technically all Pokemon lay eggs. They all make eggs.
We don't know where they come from.
We
That's
know
a fact,
where
sorry.
they come from. We know where they
Canonically, they do.
Smash. Give me my
Yep.
motherfucker
Yep.
card.
Correct.
Give me my gold star.
You have earned this star.
My star.
I am so proud of you, Dani.
Yeah.
As if we didn't know.
I will call you fart fucker from now on. Not just kidding.
No.
I'm
You
kidding,
can still
I'm kidding.
add the sauce while the egg is inside.
That is true.
Now, how many of these eggs do you think are fertilized?
How would you feel if you healed someone with that egg that was fertilized?
I feel like she would know if an egg came out fertilized versus not fertilized.
Probably.
Just
yeah.
because of who Chansey is.
Mm-hmm. Kinky said Chansey is the only one to lay eggs in this. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the Kinky said that part. Interesting.
Well, no, I meant in general, like in all the Pokemons, in the actual games, all the Pokemon have eggs. Yeah, hi Surge. See, I have a little gold star on my badge now.
Yeah.
And once we get to the Monster Harem goal, I'll have a little platinum badge.
She now has the official monster stars for it. Yeah,
Monster
correct.
redacted.
The monster license, correct. All right, next up,
Ooh.
Tangela.
Oh, wait.
It's my turn to read too, right?
Correct.
Because I needed you to read Chansey for me.
Mm-hmm.
Vine Musu, Tangela. What's up, Bess?
Did we count the fact this is smash?
Wait, what's up?
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Because
counted you and Doc smashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We, at the very least, we took your brief moment of panic as smash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just didn't say the word.
Smash.
Yeah, because we're at 113.
Yeah. Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, and then carried a blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. We counted it. We're good. We're fine.
Cool. All right.
She's so small.
I'm sorry. I started to go back to try and read what I was doing, and then I looked down at the trainer tips. Is that just wingdings?
Maybe. No,
read that.
Wingding has different symbols, I think.
What the fuck is that?
I love that the signature is McCormick? The Tangela.
Question mark? Okay, anyway, sorry. The Vine-Musu Tangela is a very recent discovery. The increase in research activity in the waters south of Pallet Outpost have led researchers to discover Murperger Island. Murperger Island. I think I said it right. Home of Tangela. Murperger.
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 My burger island.
At least that's what we think the island is called. Tangela's speech is rather muffled from the vines around their body, which makes them difficult to understand. We have no idea what Tangela looks like underneath their vines, as the vines are far too numerous and regrow so quickly that we cannot cut them fast enough to get a look at them. Some Tangela have drawn depictions of themselves without vines, but they're far too large and muscular to be accurate, and they often have long limbs that don't fit their profile either. Why they depict themselves this way is currently a mystery. While we can't understand Tangela's speech, they can make fairly advanced gestures with their vines. They aren't hostile, but they're also shy from around outsiders. It's likely that we're the first humans Tangela have ever seen. Tangela are capable of selectively detaching some of their vines. So when under attack, they'll often use their vines to wrap an aggressor up and then detach the limbs to escape. They just drop their tails, like lizards.
Womp.
Only it's their vine. Trainer tips. If you figure out how to bond with Tangela, let us know. We're still working on that. And then... McCormick, the Tangela.
I don't know what that says. It says that they're muffled, so I just put my hand over my...
It's beautiful.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
Sorry.
Also, I hope you enjoy the Tangela self-depiction I put in chat.
That is probably what Tangela thinks it looks like, yes.
Yes. Alright, what are we thinking about it right now before we even look
I will
at the extra
say,
content?
the way that those eyes are drawn, really pretty.
Yeah, the eyes are great. I don't like the feet. The feet stand out a little bit too much to me right now. I miss the shoes.
Chansey didn't have shoes.
Did it not? It did not have shoes. Yeah, it's true, but it's not as prominent as the Tangela feet. Because right now,
that's fair.
because with this, like it's
Tangela's
all vines, a little bit of
crouching, for
eyes,
sure.
and then yes, correct. That's
Tangela is crouching, like, for sure, right there.
I think
Just
so,
based
too.
on like the kind of like angle of
Oh
the
yeah.
feet and how it's. That's probably why they draw themselves really tall. I'm now just imagining they're just crouching at all points in time and just waddling around while crouched.
Oh my god, yeah. What if they're like 211
What if they
centimeters
really
tall?
are tall?
Let's see. Oh, hello.
That's
Yeah, they are.
That's
That confirms.
I've
the crouch,
seen
I
enough
think.
hentai to know where this is going.
I mean,
Smash.
it's. I think it's already there.
No.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh.
already there because there's
true.
not a vine going in places.
That is true.
But I've seen enough hentai to know where it is going to go.
I appreciate the. I appreciate the. No, what can I say? The focus on like the embrace of each of the vines. I think that's really really neat. All of it's
Yeah.
like. I was gonna say symbiotic, but no, it's all prehensile and doing whatever they want
Don't
to
say symbiote.
do.
Not around bass.
It's time to play as Venom. It's one bush that you can't trim. That's okay. Wait, we. All right, I'm guessing this is gonna be a triple smash. Yeah, no. Seeing
Smash, yeah.
Tangela outside of the crouch. Yeah, no, big preach.
Yeah. Smash. Big smash.
Big smash.
My little gold star. I love the gold star.
Good. I'm glad.
It makes me happy.
You have ascended. Next up.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh no.
Why?
Little baby.
Why does it have our hair?
Because
We know.
It's
For another reason.
baby.
It
Mommy,
looks.
sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
It's Anya. Let me get some
The
water. real
parent Pokemusu. Kangaskhan. Oh god, I don't know how to say that word.
quick.
Colloquially.
That word,
Yeah.
known as the parent Musu, have a rather unfitting title. While initial research dubbed them this way because of the pouch they have on the front of their body that carries their children, it's been found that the Musu has this pouch regardless of their parental status, and often use them to carry things that aren't their offspring as well. The Musu typically travel in wandering tribes that have strong communal bonds. Many of these tribes are self-sufficient, containing powerful warriors with a wide variety of skills and talents that allow them to conquer most challenges they face. Most humans only see Kangaskhan when Mother Kangaskhan take their children to visit larger cities to teach them about humans. This is predominantly where they got their name, Parent Musu, which they personally don't understand, as not all of them are mothers, nor do they define themselves as such. Most all Kangaskhan are trained to be exceptional warriors and perform even better when they battle alongside those of their tribe, as their training incorporates team. If you want to bond with Kangaskhan, you'll have to impress their tribe. If you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends. Got it. As they take their opinions very seriously. I bet I can take you in a fight. You're some snooty wizard nerd that denies your fists their purpose. Come on, put 'em up. Show me a good time, Jack. Samantha Stream, young daughter of Kamiya Stream, one of the chiefs of the Platinum Tribe. Threat level medium.
That is a reference to Metal Gear Rising, because that is what Jetstream Sam says.
Come on, put him up. Show me a good time, Jack.
Specifically the you deny your blanket's purpose.
Oh my god. You deny. Oh, it denies your fist.
Show me a good time.
I hope they don't carry their hammers in that pouch. They very well might. Unless if they're carrying their Anyas in that pouch. I still can't believe how smug this thing is.
Hammer space.
I want it to be noted, I love a strong woman with a hammer, so I already know it's a smash.
Meru. Anyway.
It would make it the only way that it would make it better is if this was like small. If she was small with a hammer twice as big as her. I don't know why, but
This shot.
zoom in on the baby.
This shot here is like Discord profile picture worthy. I'm sorry. I had to just give note to it.
I'm actually kind of glad that you zoomed in because I wanted to see like a better quality version of the little baby.
I didn't know that the full
That's
body
so
was
cute.
purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not mean to crotch gaze on that one. All right.
Yes, you did. Don't lie to us.
Listen, there's a lot in this picture that I can zoom in on. Yeah, no, right now I'm thinking Smash. We'll see what happens. I feel like I would be fine with this and whatnot because I don't have a lot of the times I might even be a little bit too open when sharing things about like relationships. At least as far as like whenever it comes to like the person's family. So I don't mind that one bit. That probably would lead to my survival being a coin flip, but I feel like as far as the customs for Kangaskhan go, I feel like I fit it pretty damn well.
To be fair, it didn't say that you have to really like. You just have to impress their tribe.
Yeah.
So it's not a whole thing of like you have to share every little detail.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean like that. I mean like as far as it comes to like meeting family and the like, I feel like I do very well in that role for the most part.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I usually do. Most of my ex's families love me.
Good. Wait, are you sure you're doing the smashing and it won't be for very long?
I would let her smash me.
I'd smash if she ain't carrying a kid of her own. I mean,
I'd still
whatever. Yeah, I don't really care.
As a single mother.
Hello.
As someone who has been the single mother, I would smash. Smash.
Yeah, no.
I'm glad that they didn't add the baby in this picture. I am glad they left the baby out.
If they did, they would have had to have kept the Anya face.
I'm glad they left the baby out of this context.
I am too. I am too.
Smash.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Smash.
This is definitely a big smash.
It doesn't help. It probably doesn't help Bass that there is a part a little bit higher up.
Yeah.
That is a little bit geared towards him.
Correct.
He likes up there. We should do that for you next time.
Bass be like, do it. They could have
That's
just
why I
made...
have something to tell you whenever we're done with this.
Gotcha. They could have just made the
Mm.
baby a midget. Oh my god. I mean, it kind of is. It's a midget of us here in like the bottom.
I have to tell Laszlo about the couch situation.
Oh my.
God damn it. Fine.
But not on stream. Not on stream.
Yeah, that's not.
That's extra content that is not allowed right now. All right, Horsea is looking great. Let's see.
I've always said Horsea. I know it's just horse C put together. I've always said Horsea. I don't know why.
It's just horse and sea.
I know.
It's okay. It's okay.
Love you. I love you.
Shut up.
I'm not judging.
It's precious. It's precious. Okay. All right.
I read my 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The falsely named dragon Pokemusu, Horsea, is referred to as such due to an old disagreement that researchers had regarding Horsea and the Chitini line of Musu. Due to the similar blue appearance, and both Musu's proclivity to live in water, it was widely believed that the Musu were the same, or at least related. Later discoveries have proven this false, but nobody could decide which Musu should be labeled as dragon, so they both hold the title. Horsea tend to live in seas all across the Kanto region. While they don't hate freshwater, they'll always opt for saltwater since its flavor is better. Humans that live in coastal cities have great admiration for Horsea's grace and beauty, so much so that performers and dancers will mimic their moves to create more elaborate routines. This tends to make them very popular and convinces many to protect them, which they appreciate as they're often quite delicate. Generally, Horsea prefer not to fight and will spit ink at aggressors to distract them and flee, though their movements can also easily alter ocean currents to reflect their mood, which can be more dangerous than the Horsea themselves. Interesting. Trainer tips.
Oh.
Horsea often enjoy the company of humans, though they can only live in water, so it requires excellent swimming skills to bond with one. Never a dull moment with the Horsea girls. You ever hear them sing? Completely tone deaf, but they have the singer spirit, you know?
Oh.
Besides, the sailors are usually too drunk to know good from bad songs anyway.
Oh.
Captain Jacques Cardinal. No, because Jacques has a C before the Q.
It's Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it's Jack. God damn it, it's Captain Jack!
Jack Sparrow.
Fine.
Instead of Sparrow, it's Jacques Cardinal.
I'm doing a re-rate.
So-
Never a dull moment with the Horsea girls. You ever hear them sing? Completely tone deaf, but they have the singer spirit, you know? Besides, sailors are usually too drunk to know good from bad songs anyway. Alright, that's all I got for that. I need practice on that one too. But no.
Helps if you begin an English accent and then mate.
Listen, it's literally, if we have more conversations, I feel like I'm gonna inherit that
He
accent
came
through
to
osmosis.
Whenever he came to visit for the weekend, he walked in the door, had literally been there for like 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Whenever May walked over to say hi to him, they talked for approximately 30 seconds, and she immediately started like falling into the English accent just because he was there.
It's osmosis, I swear.
She's like, God damn it, you got me doing it, and he just laughed.
Just don't ever spell her name with a W.
Whore.
Oh my god, no! Why? Why would you do this? Okay, yeah.
Smash.
Smash.
This was Smash before. This is absolutely a big Smash. I imagined it being really fun in the water. But obviously,
Bass doesn't
on
do
rock is fine.
deep water.
I do not do no.
Bass doesn't do like deep water.
I am more than fine being an amphibious motherfucker whenever it comes to Smash. There are not many
I love
water.
the water.
There are not many water types that I've not smashed. I don't think there are any except. Did I pass on Squirtle?
I think we passed on.
No, I passed on Charmander. That was it.
I think we passed on Tentacool. One of those two. I think it was Tentacruel.
Yeah, because of the whole
Did we?
debate.
Maybe.
Yeah, the
maybe.
tentacle debate, because they do the whole paralysis thing, and it could be fairly dangerous because they will bring you down into the water.
We had such a long conversation on Tentacruel.
We had
I would have to
debate
go.
on Tentacool.
I would have to go back and check because I'm fairly certain that I went back and forth because I'm like, it all depends on like if the stingers function the way that a normal jellyfish do, because it doesn't work that way with Tentacool, because the tentacles have the little spines at the very bottom. But we also kind of made amends with the fact that if tentacles did respond like how a normal jellyfish would, the guy would not be able to be like covered in them and not be like covered in the swellings of and wounds of having those tentacles all around him, because the tentacles are just like, they got like these little cell-sized little spines that just kind of like explode whenever they touch something or like shoot off immediately.
I don't know. We had a big debate about it. Big debate.
Yeah, I'd have to go over and check. Wait, hang on. Okay, so I didn't get us for this one, right? But I think this one's full-on Smash on all three of us.
Yeah, Smash.
She looks so content. You see, I've always been a guy who loves to make a girl smile. That's exactly the type of smile I want to see.
The little drool and everything.
Correct. Little cum, yeah. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
This one's gonna be a hard sell for me to not.
Ooh. I knew what was coming up next. I knew Seadra was coming up next. However, I looked up at the name and I thought it said Sandra.
Sandra.
Horsea, Seadra.
No, I just thought it said Sandra.
Sandra, oh god.
The next time I get a Horsea, I'm gonna have to name it Sandra.
I can't believe this.
Anyway. A variation of Horsea are referred to as Seadra. The key difference between the two are Seadra's longer tail and their thicker wings. I mean, thicker something. Said wings are actually very sharp, and they are made of thousands of small needles that are tipped with a minor neurotoxin.
Ah.
Oh god.
As their name implies, Seadra only dwell in the sea. They can dwell for short periods in fresh water as well, but the lack of minerals in fresh water will eventually lead a Seadra to becoming sick. Why Horsea and Seadra differ so strongly on this is currently unknown. Sailors appreciate the Seadra that live in their harbor. Ow. Sorry. That live near their harbors, as the Musu can calm the tides for ships to make crossings easier. I'm about to die.
Yeah. Give yourself a break if you gotta.
I don't know what's happening.
No death.
Ugh. I'm just reading. Everything is fine, and suddenly there's just a sharp pain in my throat.
Zam. Bass, what did you do to her?
God, I wish it was him. That'd be much better than whatever the fuck just happened. Soon, TM. While Horsea can accomplish this as well, Seadra's stiffer wings let them do so with more stability. There we go. Though artists often prefer to depict Horsea accomplishing this on account of their more graceful movements while controlling the tides. It's quite easy for uncareful swimmers to accidentally be stuck with a Seadra's needles if they swim too close to them. Those who wish to attack them have worse odds. While the neurotoxin isn't enough to kill most individuals, it will paralyze attackers and let the sea do the rest of the work.
I'd be in trouble. I'm still gonna go
Trainer
for it.
tips. Trainer tips. Many assume Seadra's sharp features imply a sharp personality as well, but this isn't accurate, as most Seadra are easygoing and very approachable. Seadra needles can do a lot more than hurt in the right hands. The small ones can be used for great local
Anesthetic.
Thank you.
I got you.
I hate whenever it's words separated by a dash and the rest of it is on the next line, because I fucking get lost in the word. Anesthetic. The long ones can be processed to make a sleep aid, and the back ones, well, doctors can't use those. Dr. C. Hopper. Is it Dr. Chopper?
Yes.
Is it Chopper from One Piece?
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
God damn it.
It's gotta be.
It has to be. There's no other thing.
All right, so I think that we have like been wasting the detail potentials that we've been going through a lot of these. I love the clothes in particular on this Seadra. I love like the sash slash toga robe thing going on, as well as like the overcoat that just barely covers over the chest. Wait, what's up?
So that isn't necessarily an overcoat. That is actually like part of her body and her scaling.
Yeah.
Those are her wings.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I do love the design of it, yes.
Yeah.
I agree, I love the design of it. It's not necessarily a coat, though.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I didn't mean... I was referring to the design as a whole, not the design of clothing. What's up?
Can we go back to Horsea for a second?
Sure.
So that I can see their design again? Because I like the softer version a lot more.
Really?
But Seadra is... I'm a soft girl. I like a soft aesthetic.
You are, yeah. And normally I do, too. I see where you're going with it.
So I really like this soft, flowy kind of coral aesthetic. Meanwhile, the Seadra is badass with the like sharper like coat style. Is very nice.
I think I like the Seadra more. The Horsea is definitely big. These two are absolute winners in every regard in my eyes, but...
Oh, yeah.
Itchy.
One, I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed at least once by those spines, but hey, I'll make it work.
Actually, that might not... I'm gonna say that it's probably not, like, scales. But it's certainly something. Because I have a feeling that in the extra content, we're gonna see those, like, moved.
Yeah, they're like the... Wait. I mean, they're like the fins, basically.
Well, yeah, but the part that specifically, like, covers the chest, if they were scales, they would be, like, right there and they wouldn't move. I have a feeling they're gonna move.
Yeah, I feel like they are.
It's probably just, like, extra frill.
Yeah. I see that, too. Smash, she looks underrated. But she's not, though. She's really chill. She's more like, I picture her like a Frankie Foster type person, almost. Just personality-wise. Fun to hang with.
Yeah,
And,
it moved a little bit, but smash.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
She looks aggressive. She is soft. Is it just me, or does that kiss look like a little off?
A bit.
I mean... Maybe...
I understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
His head's, like, tilted to the right. Hers is, like, tilted to her right. However, it looks like half of his head is on the wrong side while still being straight.
Well,
to me.
From my angle, I think it's more like she's, like, leaning straight, almost. And, like, he's having to, like, go even further to the right. Though I see what you're saying, It doesn't.
We don't see. Here's the thing. We
Oh.
don't see the underside of his chin, which makes it seem like it is just a full like side profile and not like tilted.
Yeah.
That's why it looks weird to me, because we should be seeing the underside of his chin,
We should.
where it connects to his neck.
If we did,
If
though,
his head is tilted like that.
we probably wouldn't even be seeing his eyes though. Like it would be covering.
Well, yeah, we're not supposed to. His head's supposed to be tilted to where we're not supposed to.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's why it looks off to me. Her head looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
His needs to be tilted. Because otherwise it's just... She's literally, like, splitting his face in half.
Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying.
But the rest of it, if I cover that and I just look at the rest of it, like, I'm good.
Like even with it, it doesn't really detract it from me because I'm looking at like everything else around it almost. Because like I love the hand like around the back of her hair, like going through all of her locks and whatnot. That does it for me. The closest is really good.
The only reason that I even noticed that is because I'm an artist at heart. Like that's the only reason. The rest of it, perfect. Love it. I looked at that, I was like, wait, something is wrong there. Something does not look right. What is it? And then I realized his head's just supposed to be like, you're supposed to see it at a different angle. Yeah. And then everything would be like completely perfect.
Yeah, oh my god. Honestly, like
art is still fantastic art. Still love it.
What
like very small
do you guys love the most as far as like for the extra content from all the ones that we've looked at tonight?
I'm gonna be honest with you, the one that I remember the most is Wigglytuff.
No, from tonight.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Rhydon.
Rhydon?
Mm-hmm. Rhydon.
Makes sense. We had a lot of good ones, to be honest. Because Rhydon was good, Chansey was really good.
I thought you meant like in general.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. I thought I said
in general
today, but yeah.
If you did, I didn't hear it.
It's all
good.
But
in general, the one that like stands out to me and has stood out to me since we started this and we got to it is Wigglytuff. Like I remembered that one almost like detail for detail.
I remember that you really liked
my favorite.
I remember that you really loved the garter belt for it.
I love the dress. Like that red is so striking against like the pink of the fur, but yeah, also the garter belt.
Mine's probably definitely going to be Seal Dugong.
Well, yeah.
And that's not even just from like bias. I love the soft furs and whatnot, and just everything about it was good for me, rather. But have
you seen the TikToks of seals that I've sent you?
Yes, I've seen. I saw the one that you did send me. Yeah.
Good.
And it was precious.
Because every time a seal comes up, I go, oh, Laszlo.
Just send it to me. I will see it. This one, even despite the lips, I still love this picture so much. This one and the Horsea one are probably my favorite. All right.
Yeah, smash.
We shall whip out the smash. What the? No. You were going to continue
Bass, are you
playing.
smashing?
Yes, I'm smashing.
It's me. Me next?
Yes, it'll be you next.
The silence. My husband has forsaken me.
No. Oh, I thought you meant something entirely different too.
I was tracking on things. What happened?
She was 40.
I asked if you'd smash. I asked if you'd smash Seadra, and you said yes, and then I said me next, and you said nothing.
I thought you meant reading next.
That's what I thought.
No, I was asking Bass if I would be next.
But yes, the answer is still yes.
All right, Golding's looking kind of cute.
Okay, so I love koi fish.
So as do I. Yeah, this.
And this is already like. Mwah.
Perfection.
I understand that Goldeen is a goldfish and not a koi fish. However, with the way that they did the little like on the dress, it kind of makes me like have that little vibe of those little koi fish scales.
They're very similar in species.
I understand that Goldeen is a goldfish and not a koi fish. However, I think Goldeen would have been a lot prettier as a koi fish. I'm just saying. Anyway, the goldfish Musu.
Actually,
Goldeen. Go ahead.
it might also be inspired by koi fish.
It is.
I mean, yeah, but it's
Sorry,
still
continue.
like more goldfish adjacent.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah.
The goldfish Musu Goldeen are known for their luxurious, colorful tails, matching fins, and most important to them, the horns located on their foreheads. While many people regard the Musu as beautiful, Goldeen only measure beauty by the condition and shape of their horns, ignoring other features completely. Typically, Goldeen live within cultivated ponds that are maintained by local followers of theirs. They have everything and anything and everything they could request. Jesus Christ. They have a cult. Goldeen have never been seen in a wild setting, and is theorized that it's because they have little proficiency in self-defense and other skills needed for survival. Human nobles and accomplished artists adore the Musu's grace and beauty, though this feeling is rarely mutual, as Goldeen look down on most people they encounter and will ignore them at best, belittle them on average, and impale them with their horns at worst. Oof. Gorgeous but hater attitude pass. This line is actually one of my favorites. I thought Magikarp was the koi fish.
Magikarp is the tail of a... I think it was of a... Correct me if I'm wrong. It's either the carp or specifically a golden carp that jumps over a waterfall. The carp that made it over a waterfall becomes a dragon. That's the story of...
I mean,
that's the myth, yeah.
While pushy and aggressive, Goldeen don't know how to fight and can easily be overpowered by most humans. They also cannot live on land and will flop about uselessly if displaced from water. They depend heavily on their human caretakers to accomplish anything that isn't looking pretty. Due to Goldeen's often fickle nature, we have no clue what could help with bonding with them, and consequently, there are few recorded instances of this ever happening as well. Oh my Arceus. Get your spindly leg appendages away from our pond, Smoothhead. Brittany, Veronica, Tyler, Chartreuse, Tally, Von Jubilance, Abersnack, the fourth, fifth, and final, a Goldeen.
Okay.
I will say they've got a garbage personality. That is true. However, they're pretty.
This thing got a specific slur for us.
Is it Smoothhead?
Yeah, it's Smoothhead.
I love someone that hates me. So this is right up my alley. I am afraid to say the problematic behavior is right up my alley.
I'm not into race play, which is unfortunate. Sounds... Oh my god, it sounds terrible for this one. Bitch breaking? I mean, let's see. Let's see what we got.
Look at!
Oh man.
I love her. Smash, 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 smash. I love a bitch that hates me.
This one seems... The extra content one is very much tsundere, I feel. Because this one actually does like the person, it seems.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, I'm not going to admit it, but I'm kind of having fun.
Yeah.
But I have an appearance to keep up, so I can't say it.
This one... Wait, Bass, would you smash and have a delightful dinner?
Final smash.
Why do you sound like we coerced you into it?
I coerced myself, really.
What, Bass? Talk about it. What are your thoughts on her?
I think. Okay, so Dani can test. I don't like people that are uppity at all. It
Here's the thing. Here's the
grinds
thing.
at
Here's the
me.
thing. Here's the thing. Just think of it like this. You get to put her in her place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
A
wait a
matter of,
minute.
okay, you're gonna be bitchy. Do I have your consent to do the thing? Yes? Okay. You're gonna either stop being bitchy, or I'm just gonna bliss you out to where you can't be anything for a while.
It. That's why I was like, fine, smash yes. Because as
She's
much as I
pretty.
don't like the uppity personality. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So if this is a
I
situation
have characters
where
like this.
where this is like actually just like a full
too.
on like making slurs to call you and whatnot, or just like the open mockery and the like, it's not hot for me at all.
To be fair, I don't think that was
Well, here, let me-
necessarily a
here,
slur. I think it was just
here,
a
let me-
matter
let-
of I'm gonna insult you to get you to leave.
Here, let me finish off first. This one is very much a thing where I probably would pass if it was not for the extra content, because that actually does kind of show like a different side that I vibe with a whole lot more.
This implies she's telling you one thing, but you're very clearly able to tell that it's not
Yeah.
exactly what she means, and you can work through that.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh.
So if you get one that is like textbook definition to the Pokedex entry, no. But if you get one like this, which is like fine, then
Yeah.
fine, we're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, no, this one is a rare occasion where like the extra content actually keeps it from being a pass. So I would not like this person enough for that if that was like
I love
the
her
default
hair.
everybody. Yeah, the hair is good. Like
I
the
love that
aesthetics are
ombre
perfect.
effect.
Yeah.
And I love that they all have little hearts in their pupils.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
It's easier to
Mhm.
tell on some of them like this one, but
Kinkymation loves doing that with their work.
I love it.
I do too. All right. Beautimus. Seaking. Just as Goldeen are the goldfish Musu, so too do we refer to Seaking. We refer to the former as such because of how they are valued in human society, and the latter we refer to because of their compassionate hearts. Seaking are beloved by humans and primarily live in ponds in human society, though they'll typically travel to more scenic waters such as the Silver Mountain tops to find inspiration for their elaborate dances. While Goldeen are often content to live in a single location, Seaking prefer a greater degree of freedom in where they perform their dances. The Musu are renowned for their beautiful dancing and often use it as a replacement for other forms of communication. As such, they seldom speak unless they have a great need to. While often seen as graceful and dainty, Seaking command a great power over the waters they dwell in, with many even capable of swimming through the waterfalls with ease. They have little trouble escaping aggressors while they swim in their waters. Trainer tips. Seaking have a great admiration for humans who swim well, stating that it's remarkable to see one carve such beauty from the water with appendages suited for the land. They typically dance for such humans they wish to bond with. Words are the tombs of ideas, because if they resorted to words when they... Words are the tombs of ideas, because if they resorted to words, then they've abandoned actions. Swee breezy. A Seaking. Alright, so...
I do love that they go from, this snooty little shithead
Yeah.
to this lovely, elegant woman.
Mm-hmm. They go from someone that I would probably hate at first glance to someone just...
God, the colors, they're so pretty.
Yeah, can we talk about, like, the outfit, too? I love this shade of blue on gold. It works so well, especially with the contrast of the hair and the tail.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice contrast.
Mm-hmm. God.
She's so big.
Oh, she is, actually. I look at that.
She's so big.
And
Big
horny.
woman.
She's so blue and horny. And you're so short and purple. All right, right now it's definitely going to be a big smash on my end, unless if I see something incredibly
It's-
crazy. But
It's looking like a smash, yeah.
this is why I love this line with how beautiful Kinky made Seaking. Yes, Seaking is gorgeous in here.
Smash.
Yeah.
She's got the little teefies. Smash. Please bite me.
She do
Please,
got
God, bite me.
she do got the TPs.
Just one toothy little mouth. Look at her. Look at how she's looking at him. That's so sweet.
There's a beauty in silence, and from my perspective in some regards, and
If you can
this
make
right
someone
here,
that chooses not to say words say something to you, especially something like sweet and intimate,
mhm.
there's like a it's a type of giddy that I cannot explain.
I mean, it's a picture like this that kind of shows that this is her language entirely, and I dig that vibe hardcore. I would give this.
Her love language might not be words of affirmation, but it is, however, clearly acts of service.
Gee, I wonder who that sounds like.
Shut up.
God. And like you said, just it doesn't necessarily have to be words or from screaming, but even things like getting her to laugh or something during times like these, and that's obviously, like I said before, the smile means so much to me during that type of moment. So yeah, no, definitely big smash for me. How about you guys?
Smash.
Smash.
Give it me.
Boom. Congratulations, Bass, and congratulations, me! Because we both get our Monster Ucker Pass. And we got it on Seaking.
Got it on Seaking. Give yourself your stars!
Hell yeah. Alright, Bass, we've earned it. Boom! Boom!
Boom! Boom!
We're living in the high club now. We don't have a lot of room for error, but maybe we'll even get the monster harm goal. Yeah, no,
Maybe.
Seaking was a goodie.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, I'm thinking right now that the Starmie line is going to be our last go. Just because we're reaching that point.
We're reaching midnight, yeah.
Ooh.
So take it away, Dani.
The star-shaped Musu Staryu is named as such because that's all researchers could glean from them at the time of their discovery. This is because Staryu initially appear as star-shaped sea Musu with red centers, but they're actually just the red cores, with the rest of them being a sort of shell that protects them. Staryu dwell in the deep parts of the ocean, far from human and Musu societies. The mysterious nature of their living conditions inspires many rumors about the nature of their existence, when in reality they mostly eat kelp and live in solitude. Humans have little understanding of Staryu. Many are surprised that Staryu can extend themselves from their core to converse with others, and even more think they communicate with grunting sounds like when in actuality, the sound of their speech was drowned out by the sea. There is rumor that Staryu are incredibly quick and have mastery over water, psychic magic, and even electricity in some cases. However, this is untrue. Staryu have no such ability and prefer to avoid trouble as much as possible. If necessary, they can detach their limbs to get away from threats and regenerate them back easily. We are the crystal gems.
We always save the day.
This is perfect for us having gotten our stars to end on.
Yeah.
For our license. Staryu often appear aloof or disinterested when speaking, as they have difficulty expressing emotion. As such, some have started the habit of verbalizing their emotional state before speaking. Curious question. Do people really think that we can summon tidal waves? I'm not angry at the suggestion, just confused. What is that? A zero? A Staryu.
That's the full name. What is that, a zero?
I could not say. I can't say it. I think it's a zero, but zero a Staryu. But also just the fucking curious question. I'm not mad. I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Because they know they don't inflect well.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love that they make references that, like, yeah, even Staryu is able to learn, like, Psychic and Thunderbolt for some reason. Well, we know Psychic because it becomes Starmie, and that's part Psychic, but just the fact that it can learn, like, Thunderwave and Thunderbolt was always interesting. Made it very, very good in Generation 1. Yeah, no, I like the design. I appreciate that we're getting another... This is supposed to be a slime, right? This almost looks like it's supposed to be like a conch.
So.
Okay, hear me out. I think that this creature is supposed to be based off of both a starfish and a cone snail.
Ooh, maybe.
Because this thing's able to, you know, go back within it, and the limbs are like its shell, where the core is itself, and it's able to extend out. So I think this is like a
maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I'm not sure where I'm at right now on Smash or Pass because the design is interesting. I'm not sure if I like it yet.
I like it a lot more than Voltorb. Not slime, actually, like... Wait, not slime, actually, like, crystal creature? Like from the Land of Lustrous? No, it can't be, like, made out of crystal, right? Because, like, it can fully withdraw back into this thing.
I mean, somebody Mud earlier said, we are the crystal gems. It could be very similar to the crystal gems from Steven Universe. Their body, their physical form is a projection of light. It's still physical. You can still interact with it and touch it, and like it can still interact with the world.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever they get like damaged enough to the point of not being able to sustain that form anymore, they just poof back into their gem.
Yeah, no, this is actually interesting because Staryu in the game and actual Pokemon lore are, obviously there are like the full starfish being and whatnot, but like their cores are actually gems. Like they actually are solid. But for this, we're kind of looking, like I said before, we're kind of looking like a Voltorb thing almost, where it's like not necessarily a slime like the Voltorb mimic is. But as I mentioned, I think it's almost like a mix between like a cone snail and a starfish here. I'm seeing starfish can extend their core to feed. Well, it's not their core. It's starfish don't really have like a throat or something like that. What they do to eat their prey is that they kind of like, it's almost like they expel their stomachs to capture the food and digest the food outside of its own body. That's what starfish do. It's not their core, it's their actual stomach.
I mean, that's probably the inspiration here.
Yeah. I agree with that. And I definitely see that line of logic too. It's good, it's good. Yeah, you know what? That's fine.
But they had to give it a people-esque something.
They're hard-light constructs? What is hard-light?
I would imagine it's similar to what I was explaining with the crystal gems from Steven Universe. Their forms are like a physical like
manifestation from their gems.
It's manifestation of light from their gem, but it's like solid. You can actually like they can attack things, they can throw things, they can interact with the world around them. Let's see the extra content to see if it can change my mind on if I like it or not.
Gotcha.
Because I still haven't decided.
Oh, she's squishy.
I still don't know.
Awesome.
I got me just balling up my fist. It's like, yes, she's squishy.
The way that the arm and the hair look, and also the fact it's also sort of semi-translucent for the hair, kind of gives credence to the whole. It's a gem sort of thing.
Ah, I see where you're going with here. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
It's like the hair kind of goes back. The hair seems stiff. That's what you're saying here.
Yeah,
The hair seems stiff, and there's like lines where it would look like it would be
like joints and stuff and facets.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like it's cut in certain spots. Suppose. Like how a gem is cut. Because when you move to Starmie, it's definitely not like round anymore, like how Staryu is. It's like it has different faces on it.
How do you guys think on, or how do you guys take the chest? Do you guys think that the chest is hard?
Good.
Or do you think that
I'm
would be
gonna,
like
Probably
you know
not.
what?
like it becomes less
I'm gonna
dense as it
say-
extends out, maybe?
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that it's probably a matter of it looks this way and certain pieces of it are probably like fairly solid, but other pieces would be particularly squishy. Because I feel like what he's doing would be incredibly uncomfortable if everything was just rock hard.
Oh god. Yeah, no,
Uh,
it would hurt at the end of every thrust. Jesus.
Like there'd be no give whatsoever. And how would he even honestly like get in?
Mhm.
I imagine that she can extend a little bit further than what we see from like the base art here. Well, obviously.
I would-
Sorry, that's an obvious thing actually. My bad. Sorry, I said something stupid.
I would say at the very least, like the intimate parts would be like softer than the rest of her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Maybe it is like the hard light thing then. I just think that's so
Like
crazy.
it's definitely gem adjacent because obviously there's a gem in that part of Staryu originally.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna assume that it's more like the hard light construct kind of thing, where the rest of it is it's firm in certain places, soft in other places.
I want to think of it as like maybe. I think that this is probably wrong with the evidence that we have here, but I want to think of it as in like maybe her body solidifies a little bit more whenever she leaves her shell, or leaves more of her shell and whatnot, where she becomes a little bit more fluidic whenever she's like withdrawing back in. Because it seems weird for her to like be hard all the time if she can fully retract into her shell. Right?
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
it could work. It could work as the hard light construct because it's just kind of a physical like manifestation. It's not necessarily a thing you can shift it and change it as needed, or the idea you had of it being like a snail.
Yeah.
That would make more sense. Either or is okay with me. I wouldn't pass necessarily, but I wouldn't go out of my way to smash. If the opportunity presents itself, sure, I'm not gonna chase it.
I don't really have like a particular affinity for mech style creatures. Like I know a lot of people that really love robots in that way. And constructs of like most types kind of fit under that same bill for me. This one isn't too bad though. I'd be fine with this one.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna go out of my way to like chase it down and do it. If the opportunity presents itself, absolutely, sure, do the thing. But I'm not gonna run for the fucking hills, and I'm not gonna be like, you come here, I need you.
She could be hard in the shell. Her are probably as sharp as diamonds. I hope not. I hope not.
Be careful pinching the M's.
I mean, yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna put myself down to Smash. Dani, you for Smash? Or what you thinking?
Yeah, I would say smash. Again, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to do it, but I would. Like, if the opportunity presents itself, yeah, sure.
Bass, what you think?
Yeah, smash.
Yeah, Smash. Gotcha.
It's like the most, sure, whatever. If you want to do it, that's fine. I can do that.
I'm okay with this. Like,
Kind of smash.
I'm still more okay with this than the Voltorb, to be honest. So I'm fine with this.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I would say on like a tier ranking, it would be like a C tier. Like, it's not bad, it's not great.
I see.
I will say I do like this design a lot more.
I'm feeling kind of
Just from what
right
I
now,
see.
but we'll read on through. See how see if this and the extra content makes me feel different. But yeah, no, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. You know how whenever you're able to see like half of a picture, and then the other half is like covered by like a black marking or something, but like your brain still registers that the other half is complete. It's a big thing in psychology that like I've loved and was probably one of my favorite things about cognitive psychology. I'm seeing that in full bloom here with this Starmie. I see a normal Starmie that just has like its gym kind of extending out a little bit, and like this works out so well. Kinkymation did a great job with this one. I just want to make that known real quick.
I just wanted to be noted real quick also in the trainer tips, I'm pretty sure that's an Omega symbol.
Which means that the one you looked at a minute ago was Theta.
Theta? Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I couldn't see
was-
it that well.
Because it would look like a 0, but I haven't bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mysterious Musu Starmie is the result of a Staryu coming into contact with a water stone. Normally, elemental stones bestow great power to Musu that come into contact with them, but Starmie don't seem to gain much in this regard. Their coloration becomes a deep purple, and they grow extra appendages which aid them in swimming, but otherwise little changes from Staryu to Starmie. Their habitats and activity also remain largely similar. On nights with clear skies, one can see Starmie glimmer brightly, even when they're miles deep in the ocean, which makes for a very romantic sight for humans that pass by. Why they produce these lights isn't clear, though they always seem to project them toward the open sky, leading some to think that they're somehow communicating with the stars themselves, though Starmie claim to not know anybody in the stars to communicate with. Starmie rarely encounter aggressive circumstances, even compared to Staryu. Some theorize that this is because they possess an innate psychic ability to sense danger and avoid conflict, though when asked, Starmie will deny this. Trainer tips. Starmie have similar troubles communicating with others as Staryu do. Thus, they tend to prefer bonding with partners that are willing to look past their eccentric behaviors. Reassurance. Worry not, researcher. We Starmie cannot read minds.
Reassurance. I love them. I love that. Like that with the Staryu and the Starmie. Like that. I love that.
Yeah.
They're like, I know I do not convey these emotions well. So here is the emotion. First and foremost, take this. This is what I am trying to do.
I wish that I made more mention of that with the Staryu too. I do like the personality. They kind of fit the oh my god, what is it? Whenever like the character is like
the Q-dare?
I think it's Kudere.
Like kind of expressionless and blank. However, they care.
Yeah, they got a lot deep down inside them, even if they can't really express it themselves on the outside.
They don't express it well. Yeah, Q-dare.
Yeah, I find that very cute. It's a trope I'm attached to.
Omega, a Starmie who stated this unprompted to a researcher after they wondered if Starmie can read minds. Oh. Just thinking in your head, I wonder if they can read minds. Starmie, reassurance, do not worry, I cannot read your minds. Stares intently. Sure you can't, honey. Sure you can't. Yeah, totally believe that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please carry on with your day. You will be having Taco Bell.
I'm just imagining. Lie.
Oh, hello.
Okay, smash. Yeah, so that definitely gives, like,
Jim,
a lot more... Yeah, that definitely gives us a lot more, like, to go on with the facets. It's definitely, like, a gem. So I'm definitely going to assume it is similar to the crystal gems in Steven Universe, where it is literally just light projections that are physical.
God, you know what the bad part is, though? Diamond.
Like I said, I'm gonna assume that parts of them are soft.
Yeah, but like in this one in
'Cause I mean-
particular, I don't think that it's that the chest is particularly soft, which is unfortunate.
I think it can be. I mean, her tongue looks soft and her tongue is wet, so.
Yeah, the tongue is soft,
It's,
but like
no, hold on, wait.
there's a difference in like the consistency here. Yeah.
I'm just gonna flick this out there.
Okay.
Original Final Fantasy VII Tifa.
I mean,
It's
listen.
kind of giving that vibe, isn't it?
They're perfectly fine. They are just pointy.
It's like old school Tomb Raider titty.
Yeah, but you kind of associate that with just like, okay, I get it. There's limited polygons
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
no-
This one is. Or are you talking about just for
No, look.
aesthetics? Because aesthetics are
I
good.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash.
We-
Like, I like this
If
a
you-
lot more than I liked Staryu. Like,
If
this
you
one I
play-
would go out of my way for.
if you play the original Tomb Raider and you are moving around, things move
Things jiggle.
despite the
Oh!
polygonal appearance.
That's what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Once again, I'm gonna say that though they probably look harder than they are. They're
Yeah.
probably
Mhm.
soft in at least the intimate places, because otherwise, you're not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Also, Smash.
Smash.
Also smash.
100% smash.
Understood.
I love this aesthetic more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, triple
I would
smash.
go out of my way for Starmie. I would be okay with Staryu. I would go out of my way for Starmie. My life for one fuck, please.
What? Persian in the background. I got my eye on you.
It's not literally Persian. It's a saying. It's a joke. My life for one Persian, literally.
Puts her claws up to her eyes, then over to you. She watching.
Watching you.
Slowly
my
creaks back
goodness.
to the corner.
Yeah, 100%. Gotta get through all of the smashes and then go meet my end with Persian. I
Well,
promised myself to Persian. I promised my death to Persian.
Well, heck, I actually came out short this time. I think I was the only one that actually passed on anything this go around. But you know what? That's fine. I have no shame in that. Koffing and Weezing just hit a particular point that I wouldn't be able to do. I think I did the same thing with Grimer and Muck, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Astron, Grimer, and Muck, I think.
Yeah, just smells like the best way to be able to get me to like veer away from things.
I mean, with that too, like I have issues with like sticky. So like a lot of the slimes are gonna be. I can manage with some of them if I like them enough. However, a lot of like the slimes are gonna be kind of for me.
I mean, like, I think that both of us were down for the Diglett Duck Trio, yeah?
Yeah, I was. Like I said, some of them I can get over that for because I like them enough
Ah, I see.
to put up with it. However, if I'm just going based on the fact of without knowing anything, without seeing if they're cute or not, just touch and feel slime, just go, ugh.
Yeah. no, I get you. This is actually really funny because yesterday me and Layla were doing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and I got into Lola and Grimer. And I'm just like, oh, heck yeah, time for us to do Pokemon and Me, or the Pokemon Refresh stuff. And I was just going through, like, petting all my Pokemon, and then all of a sudden, like, I start petting Grimer, and the cursor hand, like, slows down to a halt, and all that you hear is just like the sloshing sound of you, like, trying to run your hand through it, just like, oh god, okay, yep, I can feel this here. I am so glad that you're different than normal Grimer and you don't stink because all of your toxins are in your fangs. Okay, I'm so grateful for that, but still, yeah. I love Alolan Muck still. It's a great Pokemon. But yeah, no. Well, I'll get more into that later on, I guess. For now, though, that will be the end of where we go to tonight. Next time, we will see We're not going to show chat. And we're not going to say what Pokemon that we see next. Cute.
Ooh.
Alright. That was our motivation.
Ooh. That looked cute.
Yep. And we all hope that you're looking forward to it, because we'll be back at it in about, what, 3 weeks?
Less than that, because we skipped last week. So 1, 2.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
oh,
third
no.
week we will be.
It's going to be... Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No. You're right.
1, 2, 3. No, because I'm looking at Thursday, because it's after midnight. So yeah, it'll be 16th, 23rd, and 30th would be Cult of the Lamb. And then the 7th would be our...
So in 4 weeks, we'll be back with you.
We technically today we should have been doing Cult of the Lamb, but we skipped last week because of storms and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's fine, because there are still 4 Wednesdays in this month.
God, I'm looking at my calendar right now, and you have no idea how unfortunate I think it is that, like, we're not doing it on Thursday, because we would be doing it on the 1st of May, which
It would
is
be perfect,
the perfect meme date for it. But, whatever, that's fine.
It would be perfect. But you have other things to do on Thursdays.
I do. Yep, yes I do. Alright, well, heck yeah. No, that's awesome. What do you guys think your favorite was of the whole night?
Chansey.
Chansey for you? That's what you think.
Ooh.
I really liked Rhydon. Like, Rhydon was a very close second, but I really liked Chansey.
I like Rhyhorn specifically.
Rhyhorn?
The Centaur?
Or Kangaskhan. I think that was.
Ooh,
that was one.
Kangaskhan too, yeah,
Kangaskhan
actually.
was great.
Kangaskhan is up there too.
Uh-huh.
I also want it to be noted, that you guys can only pass on 8 more Pokemon.
Only so. Oh, yeah,
Cool.
you're right. Yep.
If you want to be able to get your monster harem goal, you can only pass on 8 more.
It's gonna be so close, I feel. I can't think of any Pokemon that we haven't gone through already that I feel like is gonna be like a big pass for me.
I,
But-
however, get to pass on 14 more.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're almost guaranteed it. I'm not gonna give it to you immediately, even if we pass by just like, yeah, but what do you mean? I've already got my I've already got it down. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. And 16 more Pokemon. The earliest that you're gonna be able to get it is gonna be at 137.
I have to smash at least 2 of the upcoming Pokemon. And then I can pass on all the rest if I want to.
God damn.
I think, right?
Well, you have to smash 16
Minus we're on
more.
121.
You have to smash 16 more no matter what.
Oh yeah, we've got 30 left. I did my math wrong.
Yeah, you're all good, You gotta smash at least 16
And
more.
if I pass on 14, yeah, I have to smash at least 16 of them. But I could go about half and half.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more leaning towards smash.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go half and half in this last part, like, I'm guaranteed almost to get Monster Harem.
Honestly, I think that, like, the ones that are coming up, I don't think that we're gonna just be passing on any of them, to be honest. I haven't seen them or whatnot, but just the mons I'm thinking of that are left, I think we're gonna be hitting, like, the winners. The winners of, like, the whole decks for the most part. So we'll see.
I think so, too. I'm just saying, if you guys pass on too many...
Yeah.
You're not gonna get your Monster Harem goal, but I will. Because I've only passed 12 times. You've both passed 18.
God, I hope it's not. I'm not gonna let that persuade or dissuade my decision making. I have to be honest with this. I gotta.
Oh, yeah, be honest with it. I'm just letting you know.
No.
You might not get your Monster Harem goal.
Sorry. I'm saying that independent of the idea and whatnot. I'm just I'm saying it to myself almost, just like, keep it honest. If you don't get it, it's okay. It's okay. I'm believing.
You got your gold star though, so I'm proud of you for your gold star. Let's
Thank
see if you
you.
can get that platinum badge.
All right, Bass, are you ready? Are you with me?
I'm with you.
You guys can do it. I believe in you.
Hell yeah.
I will show you the way to the Monster Harem. I will guide the wee babbies to the Monster Harem.
Next time on Smash or Pass Pokemusu with Danby and Bass.
And Bass the bird, not the fish.
Bass the Bass, which is definitely not a fish. I'm sorry, that sounded like I was hesitating so much on that one.
He's definitely, I think, not a fish.
Yes, correct. Perhaps.
I am pretty sure he's not a fish. I'm about, like, 98% positive.
Well, heck yeah. You guys have any final words?
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it so much. Everybody tell Laszlo I'm very merry unbirthday.
Thank you, yes.
Because it's not his birthday.
It is not my birthday, correct. Well, hell yeah, guys.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Yes, obviously. Thank you so much. It's been a blast. I'm happy that we've been able to drag you into this.
He was just here for emotional support one day, and we said, well, now you're joining us every time.
Yeah.
He's like, okay.
Sure, okay.
Aku, it's not my birthday, but yeah, no. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll make sure to catch you guys next time. Should be doing Pokemon Platinum with Elmer tomorrow. That should be all my streams for this week. But yeah, no, we'll catch you guys next time.